Thank you very much, Mr. Vice Chair. Today, what I'd like to do is just show you our progress, and at the very end, give you an opportunity to meet a few of our students on video about what this journey to the top 25 means to them. Now, let's talk about some progress. This is not all the progress we've had, but I don't have all afternoon to talk. So we're going to show you some highlights. Four-year graduation rates. In 2008, it was 31%. If you watch what happened till 2014, it was a 12% increase. What happened was we looked something like that. It moved to a 43%, and our goal for top 25 is a 54% in 4 years. And you look at the progress we have made during that time frame. The second thing we looked at was graduation rate at the undergraduate level. We started at 60%, and now we have moved up 9%. You will see that we now are at 69%. We thought we might be at 70, but 69.3 does not round to 70. We tried as hard as we could. 70 just sounds better, but it's 69. And our target is 75, but our target group has also increased their graduation rate, so our new target is 77. Till we get to that point, we're not going to be competitive with top 25 research universities. If you look at second-year retention rate, it's gone up 3%. If you look at that graph, it's gone up to 87%, which is really good, and our goal is 90. This issue of retention has become the most difficult issue we've had to face. If you look at research growth, we've increased $83 million in research expenditures. Now, we also mentioned infrastructure. And we have a thing that's called Cone Zone on the campus. You can go on campus and look at the website. It tells you where all the construction's going. Everybody knows we have a rock on campus, right? Students painted it a few months ago, said, "Tired of Cone Zone? Study abroad." We've got $1 billion worth of construction underway or planned, and 2 of those items of construction have state money with them. The steam plant, and the state has the biggest investment there. Strong Hall, they also have the biggest investment, but we've also got about $35 to $40 million in Strong Hall. Philanthropy is helping us with our goal. It's critical to us. Let me show you what we've done there. We've gone up 81% since 2009. Last year we raised $131 million. We're on track this year to raise at least $175 million. Let me tell you a little bit about development. We have increased the development budget on this campus by 65% since 2009. Scott Rabenal, I hate to announce that in front of this group because nobody on the campus has an increase like that. There is no one on the campus who's had that kind of increase. The reason we've increased it is because of that yield of 81%. We've doubled our development staff. We've put regional officers out. We've come up with new ideas like Big Orange Give. Last year we had Big Orange Give during homecoming week, which, by the way, is coming up on Monday. We challenged our alumni to contribute $125,000 in 125 hours, and we raised $250,000 in that period of time. This year we have a goal starting on Monday of $250,000, and we have a donor that said to us, if you raise $250,000, I will give you an additional $250,000. And last year we had a Big Orange Family Give, and we moved our donations from 16% of our faculty and staff involved to 47% involved. So we're making significant progress there as well. The Bredesen Center is one of our great accomplishments during this period of time. And Lee Reedinger is someplace over here. There you are, Lee. He's the director of the center. It's in its 4th year of operation, interdisciplinary program, some faculty skepticism about an interdisciplinary program sitting within a center, but that's what the law said would happen. We now have 104 graduate students in the Bredesen Center, and those 104 students are among the very best on our campus. We've already graduated 3 students. This is a pride point for Oak Ridge National Laboratory and the Department of Energy throughout the United States because of the success of this. This is Governor Bredesen in the middle, Jim Roberto, and Governor Richardson of New Mexico. All the students last year had a seminar that Governor Bredesen comes back for. There were 7 presentations to this panel about energy policy in the United States. Governor Bredesen served as President of the United States, Governor Richardson, Vice President, and Jim Roberto, Secretary of Energy. And it was the most delightful day I think the students, the governors, and Jim Roberto have ever had, because it was an opportunity to interact with very bright graduate students and being challenged with people who understand political reality. We've had a lot of good media coverage about our enrollment, largest enrollment in 40 years. We're making dramatic progress. New residence hall open, which you got to see yesterday. We have a tremendous amount of momentum going on this campus. We had a 10% increase in our freshman class this year. We have a growing demand by students to come to the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. We have developed partnerships with Eastman Chemical, Y-12, community colleges, and obviously the partnership with Oak Ridge has never been more robust than it is today. We also had an article in the newspaper today about the Association of Public and Land-Grant Universities selecting us as one of 3 institutions for the Trailblazer Award, which are to universities who have made the most progress in the last 4 years. And we're one of the 3 that will be honored at the APLU convention, and one of us will be selected as the overall winner. I hope we're the overall winner. If we are, I'll tell you about it. This momentum is also important when we hire faculty and deans. This is a recent hire, and they came from the University of Michigan, and they came to the University of Tennessee because of the momentum we had and because of the work to be a top 25 institution. This is also an example of partnership. We pay for 50% of their salary, and the University of Tennessee Hospital in Knoxville Graduate School pays for the other 50% of their salary. They've been NIH funded for years, and they came here because they see where we're going. That's why Steve Mangum came here as Dean of Business. He sees the pathway we're on, and he wants to be involved in it and wants to help us accomplish our goals. We are moving in a strong and positive direction. And I hope when I give this presentation next year and a couple of years out, I can continue to say that. Thank you very much for the opportunity to make this presentation.